All right, we are back. Eureka Math Squared, fourth grade module 4, lesson 31, on pages 187 and 188. I, as always, am Mr. Short. Make sure you put the day's date in. I'm not going to put my date in because I don't want you to copy it and mess you up or anything. That wouldn't be good. All right, so today we're looking at complete the equation and statement, then represent the equation with a tape diagram. All right, so right here we have 6/8 equals 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8. That's a lot of eighths, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So here it says 6/8 equals blank times blank over 8. So 6/8 equals our 1 there, right? And our 6 here, right? Because 6 times 1 is 6. So 6/8 is the blank multiple of. So 6/8 is the 6th multiple of 1/8. Right? 6/8 is the multiple of 1/8. I don't like how they do this here. This to me looks like you're multiplying a whole number, which I don't like. I know what they mean, but just remember this just looks kind of clunky to me. This is 6 times the 1 up here, not the 8. The 8 stays alone. Okay? We don't mess with that. Over here, they want you to say 6 over 8, and they want you to do a tape diagram. So you're going to make 8 spots, or actually, let me clean this up. 6, 8. Can you see that? That looks a little better. All right. Again, we're going to do the whole thing in 8s, right? We have to have 8 spots. So we have 1 spot, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, those are not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we got our 8 spots. They are not very even. I apologize for that. So this is 1/8, 1/8, 1/8. How do you save yourself when you don't draw them very good? You put what size they are in there. These are all worth 1/8, which is what it shows right here. So then also we have 1/8 here. Now we'd be at 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, and this last one makes 8/8, which makes this our whole, right? So to show 6/8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could shade this in lightly. All right, you draw your line real heavy right here to show that's where it stops. You could circle 6/8. All right, however you want to show that one. Okay. Down here it says complete the equation and statement, then represent the equation with the number line. Same thing you just did up here. This is the same as what you did right here, except we're using fifths. All right. Watch with this one though, because we have 8/5. 8/5. So when you do our number line, you're going to start here is 0. 1 is going to be in the middle, and 2 is going to be right here because 8 is bigger than 5. Laid out the same. You need 5 spaces here. You need 5 spaces here, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces, right? You got to set it up like that with your 1 right there because it's bigger than 5 over 5. So 1 right here is the same as 5 over 5. So you know it's bigger. All right. The bottom, complete the equations to express each fraction as a whole number times a fraction unit. Again, I don't like this. This is not what this means, but that's what they want us to do, so that's what we're going to do. All right, this just looks clunky to me, but that's what they want, so that's what we're going to do. So 5/10 equals 5 times 1/10. So that's the same as seeing 1/10 5 times. Okay? I think you guys can finish these next two on your own. I think you got this. You remember how we did this one, and this one. You guys will take care of it. It won't be that big of an issue to figure out. All right, just remember right here is always that's one and that's one. Okay, there. That's my help on that. Let's look at the back. On the back, we have fill in the blanks to complete the number line and the statement. So we have 6 yards, 0 feet, 3 feet. So they're saying 1 yard is 3 feet. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 yards is 12 feet. There are blank feet in 6 yards. So we got to find out where the 6 is to begin with, right? So this is basically to find one. This is 1 yard. So 1 yard is 3 feet. So 1 times 3. So if we have 2 yards, we're going to take 3 times 2. What's 3 times 2? 6. So we have, this is 3 yards here. So 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4, 12. Look at that. We got that right. 3 times 5, 15. And 3 times 6 is 18. So it says there are blank feet in 6 yards. Well, how many feet in 6 yards? There's your answer. 18 feet and 6 yards. The length of a rectangular book cover is 9 inches. The perimeter is 30 inches. What is the width? So, rectangular book cover. Oh, shoot. I hit the wrong button. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. I accidentally hit that. All right. The length of the rectangular book cover is 9 inches. The length. Width is across. Length is up and down. So that is 9. Well, if that's 9, this has to be 9, right? The whole thing is 30. Perimeter, remember, perimeter is the distance around the outside. So we need to figure out what's left. So we have 9 and 9. What's 9 plus 9? Let's take that away from 30. So 10 minus 8, 2. 2 minus 1, 1. All right, so now we need to divide this by 2. So divide 12 by 2. Oops, divide 12 by 2. Put one of the numbers up here, one of the numbers up here. Then if you add all these up, you should get 30. But I'm not doing that for you. You're going to do that one on your own because I am getting out of here. All right, guys, hope this helped for today. Eureka Math Squared, Mr. Short, 4th grade Module 4, Lesson 31. And as always, have a good night.